Hi, good evening, everyone. I am Abhilash, and welcome to today's session. I hope you're able to watch my screen, and you're also able to uh, I'm hiding the caption. And the the rule of the game is whenever you want to uh, speak, you have to chat or raise your hand. And I hope uh, my so my can you just confirm once my screen is visible? Can somebody confirm? See, because I allow many people to, in fact, everybody is allowed to watch the recording. So you may be wondering why people have not attended, but we have got registration from across the country. And I want to just read out few names of the last 100 registration. Uh, I won't register name, but from location. Hyderabad, Mumbai, Noida, Delhi, Kadiri, Andhra Pradesh, Bengaluru, Solan, Hyderabad, Madurai, Palampur, Hyderabad, Siliguri, Hosur, Mansa, Noida, Delhi, Prayagraj, Channapatna, Dimapur, Kolhapur, Mahoba, Patiala, Bhubaneswar, Chennai, Bijnor, Tirunelveli, Hubballi, Poonch, Vijayanagaram, Haldwani, Varanasi, Bijnor, Karimnagar, Hubli, Jharsuguda. So I have students joining across the country. But yes, because again, one, it is Zoom. Second, I understand the internet connectivity. So the methodology is that I also share the recording to all the registered students as well as the bonus. This is a weekly session where we come live. I come live every week, specially designed for aspirants who join the GS Foundation program. And the day they join it, they get their first email and they start the program, which is absolutely free. We are going to talk about it, but before we start, uh, my only instruction is because it's going to be recorded and watched by people later. So what we do is any conversation which you have, if you are watching it live in the Zoom, you put it in the chat. When once a batch of the session is over, we will take it up, and that will not be also live in the YouTube. So that will be only in the Zoom. Okay. So that ways we will just do the YouTube stream agenda of the week and then we start off. So little bit about me. How come slide control have gone? Strangely, the control to that okay. I hope the slide is now visible. A little bit about me. I'll just quickly frame it. You can watch it again in the any of the previous videos. I was an aspirant like you. In 2008, I qualified this exam, and I have given that time there were four attempts, and I belong to general category. I gave in English medium. I had two optional, geography and public administration. And after that, the service allocation couldn't happen due to various civil services rules. So then, so I my four attempts, I went interview twice. I gave mains thrice, and one prelim. First prelim I did not clear. So professionally, I took the preparation or being a mentor in 2014-15. I was with Vision IS content team, and I was also faculty for geography and essay in IS Gurukul, New Delhi. It was a very small institute then. Then I started my first website, reviseforis.com, in 2014. So from there onwards, I started kind of, anonymously helping candidates. In 2023, a few of my previous candidates who have cleared my policies, I do not name them or I do not endorse them as such. It is their success. So you would rarely see that I talk about any names, because again, it's your hard work, your effort, and if even if you have created a success, it is your success to be. So it will not be repeated by anyone. It is done by you. Somebody will have some other success story. So I appreciate that and I go forward with that. So you'll have, but I can give the counts that yes, there are people who clear the exam, and this year itself there were around four in the final list. The objective of my initiative is simple, is to get you into the final list. It's not just clearing exam, it's an exam for the job, and if you're aligned with your ambition, definitely there is a way we can work together. So now that's what this Elevate IS came into picture, and my first and the only program which is the free GS program, which goes through email, and then there are mentoring for various stage of the exam. Now coming to today's session, I when you join, I tell you to join a WhatsApp group as well, WhatsApp channel. So I put a poll on what the session should happen. So the maximum number of voting or interactive vote came for how to become IS in first attempt. So we'll be talking about it today. And also we'll be talking about the all the topics second, like how to prepare if you're in second year, and what if you have failed the exam prelims this year, what to be done now. So on the prelims failure, I did a last session of how to do introspection and all detailed way of path I had shared. I'm still waiting for people to download those, the introspection sheet and submit it if they have done their introspection. My videos will be live in few days of the entire exam session. So with this, I start today's session. I'm really not that great well today. My voice is, if it's not so clear, sorry about it. And if you're having any challenge in understanding, do let me know. I will re-record this session in a different time, but let's go live today. Is that okay with you all? You can send me a message so that I can move on. Yeah. Am I speaking very fast? Some problem with? Acha, if my English goes in a very faster flow, then the reason is I'm trying to stop myself from coughing. So I'm speaking more larger number of lines. Okay, so how to become IAS in first attempt? Now, let me be very clear and let us not create a dream picture. Firstly, whether it is possible? Yes, it is possible. How is it possible? It is not possible by any fluke or uh, uh, any fluke or any dream. That you see many news headlines where they say I only prepared for 4 months, I prepared for 6 months. Please don't go by such headlines. This is not true. It is actually very, very, you might be one person with that kind of genius mindset, but for an average mind, it is very difficult to say that in 4 5 months they actually in the first attempt they cleared the exam. Second, you also do not know what category the person belongs to, whether he is from reserved category, general category, or he has taken any benefits, because there are chances that he must have taken some benefit somewhere and uh, then cleared the exam, which you in your case are not able to take, and you are flunking the exam. So the exam has that kind of nature. So there's nothing to be against it, but saying that do not go overboard with such news items where they kind of claim, like we did it in a very small method. I just went like that and gave exam. No, it doesn't happen like that. So to become IS in the first attempt, see, first you have to understand the entire exam pattern. And for that to understand, you must know about UPSC. And UPSC is the exam conducting body, Union Public Service Commission. It is a government of India body, and it itself creates rules of the game is given by UPSC. So every game or everything has a rules. So those rules are notified under notification. We have been fortunate that every year this exam happens. But every year a notification is given that this year exam, this is the vacancy, these are the number of seats, this is how the exam will be conducted, this is the date of the exam, this is the date of prelims, mains, and all that like that. Even you go to the UPSC exam today, a website today, you will see the calendar of the next year exam, which also tells in 2026 when is the notification day, when is the prelims day. So, so you should first of all understand what this exam is all about and learn all the knowledge from notification. Do not go by bloggers, do not go by so many websites, this and that. No. Whatever is notified in the UPSC notification for that particular exam, only that will be legally valid for you to have an argument. You cannot say that I read it somewhere, I read it in some old paper. No. So you have to see that you're very thorough with the notification. All those who have registered, I will share you last year's notification 2024 for you to go through it. What is the best part of notification is it gives you various easiest way to understand that which is the exam, what are the services, how many civil services are there. This exam is valid for entry to Indian Forest Service also. What are the optionals? What is the syllabus of means? What is the syllabus of prelims? All this is clarified. Age, height, reservation category, attempt category, everything is mentioned in notification. It might take you time, but you will be very, very clear that okay, this is what is notified for this year exam. And then you can say whether you stand to verify or take any benefits or not. All that comes out with that clarity. So the first and foremost thing to become an IS in the first attempt is number one is to understand the structure of the exam. What is all exam about? Now, all of us, if you have heard it by many people, you would be aware that this is a three-stage exam. There is a prelims examination, which is multiple choice question. That day, that's a single day, two papers happen. One is general studies paper, and second is CSAT paper. And CSAT paper is qualifying in nature. That is 33% is required. Only when you qualify CSAT paper, then they check your GS paper, paper one. Then comes the list for mains. And mains, there are 9 papers. In out of nine, 7 papers are calculated for marking in the final exam. So in that 9 papers, you have to, there is some qualifying in nature, and there is a language paper and an English paper, and then rest are all for your marking. If you cross the cutoff, then you get an interview call. Interview is for 275 marks, and then again, that's the final score to be added in interview round, and your mains mark and your interview marks are only calculated for your merit. Oh. So that is the part of the exam structure. Now, if I want to become an IAS in first attempt, I first have to see what timeline do I have in my hand. So I need to first assuming I I said 12 months is what we assume. Dedicated 12 months is required for entire GS General Studies Foundation and optional paper, which is one optional paper you have to take in the exam. So let's fix that one timeline. So we calculate it into two phases. First phase is foundation. What we have to study from, where we are studying from, why we should study from. All these doubts keep on happening. People will say, download this book, download that book, download this is the best, that is the best, this is the compilation, this is the shortcut. All this, everybody will keep on doing, and so many content will keep on happening. Telegram group, this group, that group. See, but nobody is going to take your own responsibility. What is the direct source? The direct source are NCRT books. Why NCRT books? Because UPSC wants to put everybody, all the students in one equal level. And NCRT textbooks are available across India from every part of the country, also online, and also language in both Hindi and English medium, on which the exam paper is based on, prelims paper. So that gives an equal ground for everybody who is giving this attempt. Hence, NCRT books are considered as the first foundation standard building. When we were writing exam, we were told UPSC exam, civil service exam, is actually a 10th class exam given in time bound fashion. For example, if you give the UPSC prelims paper to a 10th class boy, saying that, beta, you have time, just write the exam, he will be able to solve around 40 to 50 questions when there is no bounding of time. But the same paper, when it comes to in a time bound fashion, that is where the challenge comes. But it is a colloquial saying, it is not a truth fact actually, because the level of studies have changed altogether in the last 15-20 years. Second comes is, what is your optional? Now, if you want to become IAS in the first attempt, you also need to be master in your optional. Your optional exam is of graduation level. Many people usually take humanity side of the optional because that interests them. There is a lot of material available. They find it beneficiary to do both the syllabus of general studies and optional. So there are so many ways somebody decides on optional. But one of the major factors is, if many people are giving optional, then maximum people who give the optional, usually there, when they give the exam and come, the standardization mark is almost at a good level. That however you have given the exam, that is how the marks come. But if there are only very less people and your optional is very rare, then because of standardization procedure, you may face the decline of mark. Now, what is the standardization procedure? Now, if you are aware about statistics, for example, me and, let me call somebody's name just to be interactive. Me and Rashmi are giving exam. Rashmi has mathematics in optional, and I have PSIR, Political Science and International Relation, as optional. In the mains exam, out of 12,000 people who are writing mains, around 5,000 people have taken PSIR, wherein mathematics of Rashmi is taken by only 3 people. Now, what happens is when the 5,000 people give PSIR, I get top mark in PSIR, and I get around, say, 50%. 500 may say 250 marks. I get 250 marks. Yeah. Now, Rashmi, as a mathematics student, gets the top mark in mathematics. But mathematics, there is it's a full mark. Like if the solution is right. So she gets 500 out of 500. Okay. But when it comes to standardization, her marks are reduced to 250, because the maximum number of people who have given the exam, statistically, are from that particular subject whose highest score is 250. So every score of that subject has to be now aligned together. So even if she might have scored 100%, but it will come down to standardization of mark for all the options. That is where the optional becomes difficult. So it is not a good practice to have a rare option. Always have an option which I feel is commonly taken by people, which is easily available. Like, what are common options? History, geography, sociology, PSIR, public administration, and what do you call it? Philosophy. So these are some common options. But now it is up to you. I gave you a way, but this is not a way like, where is this written, sir? Tell me. This is a statistical way of equating all the people of different subject stream together. If you didn't understand, forget it. Then comes integrate current affairs. Now, because if you see the previous year papers and the way UPSC designs itself, it is more about uh, current affairs, how current affairs is integrated in daily syllabus, your known syllabus. So, though that's the reason why, if you start early and if you start looking at newspaper and understanding from which syllabus it has come, your mind starts getting aligned in that particular fashion to open up perspective. If today I speak about India, Iran and Israel war to you, you should be able to understand what its impact, what is the background, why it holds so much importance, what is the role of US, what is the role of NATO, what is the role of India, what all perspective, why this war considered as the beginning of a third war, world war, or what. All that kind of stories you should be able to understand and relate. Is Iran India's friend? Is Israel India's friend? What is non-aligned movement? Should India stay non-aligned? All these kind of questions come out with one world incident. So if you are not aware about the background, you will not be able to relate anything. And that background cannot come with one single reading. So every day you read something, you understand, okay, this is how the world has been, this is the 2000-year-old history, this is the story, this is the division, this is the challenge, and there might be perspective of good world leaders, speakers around that, which you can quote. So that's how your current affair starts building up. Then comes prelims. Prelims is the toughest round, and it is a old pen and paper based, MCQ based, bubble based question. So practicing MCQs regularly, daily, in fact, is what why you're practicing, because I want to create or become IAS in the first attempt. Then answer writing practice, because it is, again, I told you, old pen and paper based exam, and it might just cause you to, if you don't write again and again and again, you will not realize what you are improving, where you are improving, and how you are improving. Revision. In fact, I found when I started the initiative Revise for IAS, I found people do not revise at all. What happens? We feel that we have to do entire syllabus, and we take the load of doing the entire syllabus. Unfortunately, neither the syllabus is ever complete. All of us go to the exam with the guilt of, oof, मैंने तो इतने किताब लिखे थे, I had to write so much. Oh, that book is remaining. That thing is I downloaded. Oh, that special note, that summary note, everything. we do not summary, we never revise actually. Rarely we do that. But if you have given the option that, okay, forget this much amount of syllabus, do 70% of the syllabus, but revise it 100%. If you go with that kind of mode, you will realize you are doing better in the exam. Yeah. And that is how the entire strategy or my initiatives are planned as well. Test series and mock practice. Without that, definitely exam is not going to happen. Now, if I have to line up something which you need to do if you want to become IAS in the first attempt, firstly, consistency. You like it or you don't like it. You are motivated today, you are not motivated today. Today you feel bored, today you're not well, whatever it is. Consistency. If you have to do the exam, do the exam. You have to do daily write MCQ, daily write MCQ. You are unable to, do something, excuses, sorry. It's your dream, your wish. If you don't take an effort, there's no point. So consistency matters more than motivation. Your time management, how you manage your time, your health management. What if you do not sleep and try to do everything overnight, one day, one night? If you do that without discipline, your health will get deteriorated. Right. 1 odd day is fine, but slowly, slowly, you will not feel well. Your stamina to study, your stamina, because you are doing this exam to become a officer in the civil services. So if you do not balance out your daily routine habit, how are you going to inspire others? So that is one thing. Then mentor, having a mentor, getting a feedback and guidance is must. We get isolated. Let me tell you, this is the truth. We all get isolated. Keep on preparing, doing well. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You stay secluded. You just see from internet how many people are doing what and all. That's it. But you become isolated. You really forget what's happening in their life. For 4 or 5 years, you are only into this exams, attempts. So this cycle makes you away from what is happening around the world. So you need to be connected to mentor, peers, so that you are also, living the life accordingly, especially any changes, any upgrades, and all that. I wouldn't say take break and all, but having a mentor is very, very must, I feel. And anybody who you feel that he or she should be your mentor, उसी पे ही ध्यान देना चाहिए. Avoid burnout. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. एक बार fail हो गए, you'll fail twice, fail thrice. You would have listened to the story of so many, even this year topper after fifth attempt. So it's a every attempt is 15 months. Imagine 5 into 15 months. So much of time, so much of life happens. It's like uh, you're from class 6 to class 12. It's that kind of a effort. It's a whole lot of things happen in the entire duration. So you have to see. And then the biggest and the most important thing, which I feel, if you can measure it, then you can improve it. Track your progress. If you can track your progress, only then you will realize where do you stand and how did you plan and where do you stand. These are something laws, I would say, or the ways to become IAS in first attempt. And IAS in first attempt also means that your score should be in the top 100 of the list. So that's why a continued, consistent effort with discipline is required. So first attempt is the best attempt. Now you have to approach like a mission and follow a smart plan. You don't feel कि नहीं there is a backup, मैं ऐसा करूंगा करूंगी. No, you be very clear. नहीं, this is what I am born for. This is what I'm going to do. And you have to push. UPSC is a journey of self discovery itself. It is an exam which you know all about. 10th आपने भी दिया है. You know all about India, but you do have not. What you have done is you have studied only like for that particular class. When you were giving class 9, you were told only for exam you will study. Only for exam. Only for exam. So what you go for exam? The moment you come out of exam hall, blank, blank. Forget everything about 8th class, 9th class, 10th class. That is the way we have been learning. But this exam tells you, boss, you are going to become somebody to serve the country, civil services of India. So you have to know India. Before knowing India, you cannot forget after the exam. You have to be aware about India. I spoke about how many people have registered from various part of the country. If everybody tells me that I come from that particular place, that is the famous, is famous for this, or famous for that, entire revision of our India, or geography of India will be completed. So that is the power with which knowledge can help you. Now, how you want to manage. So this is how you become IAS in first attempt. And if you have any questions with that, because we can talk, it's all about action. Action, whoever takes action takes the winning shot. Any questions in that, you can put it in the chat. I go to the next slide. Okay. So I go to the next slide. The next question was, I failed prelims again and I don't know how to start. My previous session was about that. I would say watch that video. Firstly, you see ones who have failed the prelims and are repeaters. If you are watching the video now, please do not feel that you are empty. You're not starting from zero. You have an experience. You have seen the exam. You have smelled that new exam paper. You have signed that attendance sheet. You know what is that OMR, bubbling OMR paper, and you have seen the crowd which goes with you to give the exam. So you who have the exam experience, what exam can make you happen. Forget the knowledge part, but facing the exam that particular day, that itself becomes a very, very strong knowledge which you can improve upon the next attempt. Yeah. Then I wouldn't say recalling or the topper of tomorrow is coming from someone like you who is a repeater and who did not quit, who did not feel कि नहीं मुझसे नहीं होगा मुझे नहीं आता है और I'm unable to learn. I cannot raise up to the event or rise up to the challenge, or I have less support, whatever. If this was your dream, then how it can, how, I mean, you have to be very honest with yourself. The day you feel that you're faking yourself, just no need to give this exam. You cannot fake yourself. You have to honest with you, the time which you are spending, the resources you are spending, the trust which has been shown upon you by your parents, friends, teachers. It's so much important. It's a journey of self. Even if this exam happens or whatever happens to this exam, you're not going to run away from your people around you, the world around you, your family. Everybody is there who are supporting you right now. Or you may not be knowing also they're supporting you or not. Or you are struggling to find out and make a name for yourself. So with so much of effort and time gone, why should you quit? Until unless something says that okay, no, this is not this is not the line I should pursue, or this is what I agree or I accept. But if you feel uh Yeah. You should not just take a call of backing down. Always a decision without you ask yourself, have you taken all the action? Have you taken all that what is needed? You also know what is needed. You just know it. Were you doing that? In the previous slide for first attempt, I wrote things. Do you think in one slide I can cover each day, each day of hard work, each day of keeping the phone silent, out from Instagram, not being distracted, writing notes, spending money on newspaper, spending money on some subscriptions, talking to some stranger like me or teachers, whoever they are. Somebody is trying to poke you, saying that this is most important, fundamental right is important, this, that. Why so much of effort? You have to think through that. In your second attempt or whenever you fail the prelim and come out giving next, you need to improve upon what you did last time. So पहले का भी तो समझना पड़ेगा, पहले का तो भी measure करना पड़ेगा. So you need to measure your track, your progress, what you are doing right, what you are doing wrong. So it takes a lot of when we watch cricket from stadium or from TV. Everybody says, oh, the batsman should play like this, play like that, hit the ball like this. It's very easy to say. But the person who is there on the pitch and doing it, he has played so many matches from his childhood, played under 14, under 17, under 19, then started playing for India, then so many experience he has. You from TV only are saying you should do this. It is only when that person, when you become that person, you realize. So that's the reason when you are second attempt, you have to be very, very clear that what needs to be done. If you do the same thing again, same result will come. If you do things differently, then the different result will come. First and foremost, introspect. जब तक पुराना पेपर देखो नहीं, क्या फेल कर दिया, where did you go wrong, and be very, very, righteous to yourself. Were you doing silly mistake? Was it a guess? Did I not remember? Be honest to yourself. Then, after you have done that, analyze and take a break for 7 days. I mean, all those, this is over. I'm saying it again for people who are watching it now, maybe first time. सोचो अपने मन में से जो भी रोना धोना है सब निकाल के फेंको, थ्रो इट आउट, मूव ऑन वाला फील आने के लिए यू नीड टू get yourself away from it. You can't keep on cribbing. Oh, I studied so much. I did this much. I did so many questions. Oh, I did 20 times NCRT. I did 40 times this, that. Can't crib to yourself. The result shows that it was not enough. Create your new tracking journey with whatever you have done, what it worked for you, what did not work for you. Find your gaps. I would say first start writing mains till the time mains is going on. And then you plan your foundation and learning phase. अभी मेंस का सीजन है तो मेंस की तरफ राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस एंड डू दैट, build your optional and build a feedback loop. Don't isolate, obviously. Find a mentor, find a group of right people. Don't find a group of people who are just enjoying having fun in life, you know so that's where the problem comes. Many times you fall into a trap of people, circle of friends who have a business in back, who already have a career, or they know if nothing happens, they can go back. Maybe that's not the case with you. And you'll face that immediately. The moment the failure comes in the exam, failure is not the biggest fear. Fear is what will you say when you go back after 5 years, after 4 years? What will I do? Now I'm 27, 28, 29, age of marriage, no career. What can I do? Cleared prelims, mains, maybe interview, still no exam, no job. So that is where the problem comes. That is where you know, even after having so much of knowledge, standing out so many times, the competition wears you out. And if you are able to think from that perspective today, you know what kind of effort you have to put. I am no one, no mentor can be anyone to tell you anything. You are not donkeys here. How can you feel that somebody will put you, shout at you, and do things you will do? This is not a school program, not a college or something like teachers are assignment, do assignment, this, that. No, no. It's your own dream. So it's a very challengeable self journey actually. You want to do it, do it. You don't want to do it, don't do it. Nobody is going to, GDP of India will not come down at all. So I would say for people who are again starting, प्लीज वापस से पीपीएससी का सिलेबस डाउनलोड करो, पिछले साल के पेपर डाउनलोड करो, एनालिसिस करो, राइट द फेलियर, व्हाई डिड यू फेल, create a tracker introspection sheet, can see the link in the description. And next time please keep your phone away. आज का मेरे को टारगेट करना है. You see that there is something called as Pomodoro technique also. 25 minutes padhai, then see, take a break. But for you now, 25 minutes padhai is also gone. You just take the phone off. सुबह का एक बारी सुबह और शाम में एक बारी, बस, that's it. Or whatever time you have scheduled to. You're learning from YouTube. Okay. When that is, so download the video or There are so many apps to whatever. Save the video, watch it in a 1.2 or 2 faster speed. All my videos you can watch in that ways. Wherever learning part, you see that you have a time to do that, and do not dedicate Instagram bhi dekh rahe ho, YouTube bhi dekh rahe ho. No. So don't do that. And obviously write answer writing program or some challenge, something where you are always in line with competition. Now failure is a feedback. So you haven't failed the exam actually. You just know where did you lacked, and you just know what didn't work for you and what will work for you. Now it's time once you know that this will work for you, or take action for it. The next question was how to prepare for exam if I'm in second year of graduation. So this is a three-phase strategy. I'll quickly run. Pehla phase is if you're in second year of the exam, just focus on an NCRT, read newspaper, do some CSAT, and align with your exam also, school, college exam. Okay. Third year people, maybe final year for somebody, you see that you have done complete GS books. These are all standard book list will be provided to you also, and you can purchase those books. And then optional, you start your MCQ preparation and daily answer writing from third year onwards, and track your progress. If you're an engineering student, will have a final year or maybe graduation year will complete it. Then you have to dedicate, if you are a full-time aspirant now, dedicate 8 hours, at least 6 to 8 hours. Many people say divide the day into 8 into 8 8 hours, like that. Three slabs of 8 hours. See, you study, focus study, you join test series, you join some answer program writing, and you are actually revising as much as possible. Have your own revision notes, have your own summary sheets, and things like that. And when your age eligibility reaches, you apply for that exam. 21 plus, or 1st of August is the eligibility. So you be there on that line. So this is for some second year graduation. And whatever I'm saying is like, uh, you know, college time hai, enjoy your college also, have fun with your college, learn about your graduation, jo bhi aap kar rahe ho, that is your backbone, and that is going to separate you. आपको ऐसे ही जाना जाएगा. If you're an engineer, then you'll be called as an engineer turned bureaucrat. If you are a commerce graduate, it will like that. So you see that you also honor the particular graduation stream that you are in. Don't burn out much. Stay inspired. Create a good circle of people, and you can do well. People who are writing mains and don't know how to start. See, अब आज से देखा जाए तो 50 दिन, exactly 50 days. So I don't know whether I should say this or not. अभी अगर आपको करना है तो डेली प्लान आपको GS टॉपिक्स दो और आंसर राइटिंग एंड ऑप्शनल डेली लिखना है. So this is something I have written, but I also have a Excel sheet with me. But I would not recommend it immediately for all. The reason being that, so this is the 48-day Excel sheet जो जिसमें कि आप you can in the next 48 days you should be able to at least competitively write the exam paper, revise it for mains 2025, I'm saying. So this is what it is there, and it is a completely doable Excel sheet. But I hope आपको इसकी जरूरत ना पड़े, because I'm sure you'll be preparing. But people who feel they are lost, don't feel lost. Start right away. I am with you. You can send your answer for evaluations, and you do not worry. You just start writing. Take action. You will find the way out. If you want this to guide you, I'll share you. You can ask me through email also, WhatsApp also. So this is for people who are going to write the mains in the next 50 days. But this is a very crash course type of thing, assuming that you have done your preparation once. First time preparation going for this will be a challenging task. So, but still, it will help you to at least consolidate your syllabus and prepare accordingly. So, with this, today's on the part of you know your this thing is done. There was one question to me which was asked, like, what if UPSC doesn't happen and all that? How do you prepare? See, this exam is UPSC exam. I told you 15 months exam, one attempt. But with the same preparation, what are the other exams you can give? You can give the Indian Forest Service exam. You know, the prelims are same. The Central Armed Police Force Assistant Commandant exam if you are eligible physically. Also, Indian Engineering Services, CDS, NDA Defense Services, Medical Services as per your graduation, EPFO, Geoscientist, Indian Economic Services, if you are a BCom, I mean a commerce graduate or economic graduate, like that. Other governmental job exams are SSC Staff Selection Commission, then this Intelligence Bureau, RBI Grade B, SEBI Grade A, this is graduated A officer, NABARD Grade A, Grade B, Bank PO exams, LIC exams, a regulatory agency like FS, SAI, CCI, Competition Commission of India, UPSC ORA post, then other organization like DRDO, ISRO, WARC, as per your eligibility, and CSIR and UGC for your lectureship. Apart from that, your state-wise PCS, wherever you are eligible. So when you prepare, you also prepare that this is my primary exam and these are the other exams which are coming the entire year as exam calendar. And that is how your preparation should happen. यहाँ पे तो हम बता रहे हैं एक्सेल शीट में 365 days ये वो रियलिटी में इट इज नॉट देयर. You give prelims, I mean, immediately the UK, Uttarakhand prelims or UPPCS mains is there. So you have to see that your entire year, how many exams you are giving, which are state services, which are all that, and accordingly plan preparation for it. So everybody will have a unique journey. Why I'm saying so? The percentage of UPSC preparation or is a 0.004% is only the success ratio. But दैट डजंट मीन कि हम खाली इसी पे ही पढ़ाई करके अपना टाइम डालें. आप एक लेवल ऑफ अचीवमेंट ले आओ, पीसीएस क्रैक कर लो, यू विल देयर इन द एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव जॉब. स्लोली स्लोली राइज अप टू दिस थिंग. एटलीस्ट एक एक लेवल तो ज्वाइन करो, तो देन यू नो ओके आई एम डूइंग गुड, आई एम डूइंग बेटर, आई कैन डू बेटर, लाइक दैट. इफ यू डोंट डू दैट, देन यू आर थिंकिंग लाइक कि मैं आऊंगा और मेरा इंतजार कर रहे हैं, एवरीबडी इज वेटिंग फॉर मी टू क्रैक द एग्जाम एंड इट इज जस्ट गोइंग टू हैपन. It might be also the case, but still, I feel you should have a good amount of knowledge about what all other exams, gadgeted officer exams, which you can give. NABARD is a very good option. RBI is a very good option. SEBI is a very good option. So these things are there, gadgeted A officers like civil servants only. They have power, they have so many things, lot of retirement benefits, lot of official capacities, are given. So great packages. So like that, you need to learn about the careers they go through also. So this was one for that. Now coming to this advertisement on which you clicked everything. So I mentioned in the ad that you start your GS Foundation program and it's absolutely free. It's a daily study plan at your email inbox. I've written English medium over there. I say it covers your lectures, notes, practice MCQs, answer writing, and everything. It says about NCRT to advanced topic wise, and 1 hour a day. I ask for 1 hour a day and closer to success. And I would be the mentor over there. Still, I have questions which come. What all it covers? English or Hindi? But I'm Hindi medium. What should I do? Is it completely free or there is something hidden? Now you doubt. One can doubt why it is free and all. If you have doubt, nobody's taking your money. Don't join and leave it. Don't do it. But if we feel there is a benefit to it, just keep on doing it. What is the problem? Right. If there is a problem, don't be a part of it. It's very simple. Your choice. Nobody's forcing you. Neither I'm trying to say. Why I'm saying, when you see lot of headlines, somebody became IS without coaching, without coaching, without coaching, without. So all of us feel negative about coaching, as if coaching is something wrong. No, what is coaching? Coaching is to upgrade your own knowledge. If you try to ask somebody like that, but that has become a business today is a separate thing. But again, if you feel that you need some guidance, Why not? What is the problem? But in fact, these kind of things, I am against coaching, but I'm against coaching, but I'm for mentorship. You need guidance. Without guidance, if you just walk the path on your own, where you are heading, you don't know. So that is why minimum thing is required. But this exam is all about self-study, and that is where my program comes into picture. That you have your entire plan of preparation of self-study. But with each day, I also help you to stay motivated and stay aligned with the preparation. That's it. And it's my service to the nation. That's it. Is there something payment wise? Yes, there is payment wise. So if you see, the program is actually designed for English medium. But yes, I can give you the link of, while translating the things in Hindi and the NCRTs in English. I can do that. Currently, it is not there, but because looking at the way it is, I will be doing it. I feel I should be doing it. But then, whatever comes daily, you should have your own notes. You should write your own notes, create your own books. It will cover your daily answer writing, study plan, NCRT, foundation, essay writing, everything which is there for that. And this weekly group mentorship, what you see. And people who are there in the daily writing session, every second Tuesday of the month, there is a doubt clearing session which happens in Zoom. And you can be a part of the session once you are a part of the daily writing. And where we discuss all about the month and the activities around it. Apart from that, what is free and this thing? You get the mails every day. You get the access to all the no. I don't know whether you have started getting it or not, but if you have, you would have seen it. I also shared the sample email once. I'll share the screen and show you. And the premium one is like there are some ebooks which I charge. Then there is mentorship, which is around which I charge again. But I don't enroll everybody for that, to be very frank. I keep it limited. If you are not able to do daily free email consistently, I also don't find interesting people to get them into mentorship. If you are not consistent, then what will you do? You'll do nothing. So only consistent people are allowed. The offer to join comes to them through email only after observing them for 20-30 days, how much they have submitted, what they have done. So if they have not done anything, then let them continue. I know they will not continue after 40-50 days. So it is also challenge to you. So the mentorship is only open for selective few who are regular, consistent, and things like that. But otherwise, even if you don't have anything, you are always there with the free plan with you. So that is about the ad. I want to show you uh, the moment you fill the form, no? The moment you fill the form, you see the website. The moment you fill the join now form, a email goes to you where it says that thanks you for subscribing. Please confirm your email ID. Now this email actually goes to junk folder. तो बहुत लोग फॉर्म भर के सोचते कुछ हुआ ही नहीं. Please check your junk folder. Open that email. Click this confirm your email ID. The moment you click this confirm your email ID, your enrollment to the daily mail starts. And you get an email like this welcome mail from Mentor. So in that there will be link for the WhatsApp group and WhatsApp this channel and all that for announcement group and everything uh, which speaks about this particular people who are there in the daily mail. Now the daily mail, what does this daily mail have? It will have one NCRT chapter or standard book chapter. It will have a standard chapter notes. This chapter notes, my intention for you is कि आप you उसको study it and write your own notes in a book, in a maintaining your own notes. Not just download it, but read it and keep it. Then comes your chapter. The chapter direct chapter is here. I think I will do the Hindi chapter also. I will add to this, and I will translate the notes also. It will take me some time, but I will do it. And then practice MCQs. These are the, I always say first do the MCQs first and then go for the chapter so that you can do it faster. And if there is a CSAT, whatever it is there, current affair, and you can study related doubt you have from this particular day, you can submit. Or you want to give a feedback to me for this particular thing, saying that there is an error or anything for that matter, you can always write, and or you can directly WhatsApp. So this is the daily email plan which I have been or which I have been publishing for you to take. Yeah. Basically, this is my standard presentation which I usually give, that how does, we have another 5 minutes before we close. So this is the usual, the we get impressed by the news items, and but I don't know how much of this is important. What is important for me is consistency, stay motivated, adapt and evolve, believe in yourself. All these people have few common things. Topic list covering the syllabus. You will get the notification. I'll share you right away with the bonus. You can do it. Book list. You will get a book list topic. You can again, you'll get all the details of standard books. If you don't have it, you can purchase it or download it from websites. Test series. The daily plan, you will have test series with it. Prelims test series, mains test series. Answer writing and current affair. Current affair update every month. You will have the way current affair I mentioned. Apart from that, if you go for mentorship, every week that you will have, that will only open to few people as I mentioned. So you will get the original notification, the book list PDF, the prelims rapid revision book, which has a list of syllabus, the 10 weeks mastery books. These are at special price, which you can purchase as a link I'll be sharing you. And revise with MCQ ebooks. Even now, if you want to go to the website, you will find a lot of ebook section over here. It takes time to download from here. It takes time for you to get download on your phone. So it directs the link. So these are the current affair which is free for you to download both Hindi and English. So you can just practice your current affair for that particular month. Yeah. This is a series called Revision with MCQ. So you can see that these questions are there. And in fact, I must say that when this year prelims happened, I ran a 35 days pre-program for revision. Around 72 questions came from that program itself. We covered the syllabus that much. And CSAT could be also qualified with that practice. So it is about consistency. I'm not trying to boast saying कि यहाँ से question आया तो ऐसा होता है. ऐसा नहीं है. It is about fundamentals, getting your fundamental knowledge. So these are the ebook store where it is available. So up to you if you want to. And there will be some 20 paid books for 20 rupees and also syllabus wise. So these I keep on adding whenever I get time. And these are also additional MCQs apart from what is been given in the uh, ebook in your daily plan. So these are all the kind of resources or effort for you to be in the mode of UPSC aspirant. And I shared about this, I shared about the books, I shared about mentorship. But mentorship will wait for the people who are regular, only then we'll do that. I will not talk more on it. So with this, yeah, do not overload, don't become data collector of so many things, and follow one source for now, then you go for multiple sources. So with this, our session today is over. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I end my stream over here. People who are watching in YouTube can uh, uh, people who are watching in YouTube can check the link for the stream. Thank you so much for being there.